All right.
Okay, Coach, opening statement on this past week for the Ladyjacks.
Oh, a great week to finish off the regular season for the Ladyjacks. Getting the home win on Thursday versus McNeese in the Play for K game. Felt like, we didn't get off to the start that I would have liked to, but then in the second and third quarter really got rolling and were able to ride that out to victory. And then Saturday being senior night, just wanted to send our seniors off on a high note versus Nichols. Felt like we got off to a good start. And then just it was ebbs and flows in the game, but we were able to sustain kind of what we wanted to see on the offensive and defensive end. And we're able to send our seniors off on a high note, getting ready for the conference tournament next week. So really good way to end the chapter of the regular season. And now our sights are set on Lake Charles.
Wrapping up the regular season 26-5, really great record at home 13-1, and then away 10-4 on the road. As we just wrap up talk of the regular season, just talk about anything that you think was a key standout, anything that you would want to remember from this regular season.
Yeah, I'll probably remember it all, just because I live this so heavily. But from the beginning, I thought our team just had a different spirit about them. They were game, they were competitive, and they wanted to play together. So starting all the way in Abilene and getting down the way we did in that game, and it being the kid game, and it being kind of chaotic, and us finding a way to win with Faith Blackstone's shot, and then La Tech game here at home versus an old rival, and getting down in that one, and then finding a way to make some shots and pull away late in that. I thought our two road trips, whether that be to Florida, we went 2-0 there and really got some momentum and started to find our identity, even making the three ball. And then we went, where did we go? To San Diego, and got two really good Mountain West wins out there right before Christmas. So all of that led us to the conference season. And to be honest, it started off a lot rockier than we thought it would with that non-conference schedule. But our team did a great job of refocusing themselves down the stretch, which led to us, winning these 12 straight that we've been on now. So I'm just proud of our team for, just sticking together and finding different ways to win. We could have found excuses all the way around, but, they found ways to win instead of excuses. So proud of this group and proud to see what they have next in store.
Amanda?
You've got 5 girls that average double-digit in points. What does that mean for you guys, especially going into the conference tournament next week?
Yeah, it means a lot because, again, when we're doing scouts and things like that, we're trying to take away the number 1, the number 2 option and things like that. Well, when your third option is a double-digit score, your fourth option and your fifth option have the ability to all go for 20 points because you're saying they score double digits, but they have the ability to score more than that. So it just allows us to share the ball. And then when whoever's night it is, we just continue to feed that person. And if they're not rolling, we'll find somebody else. So it allows us to do a lot of different things on the offensive end, and it keeps teams off balance.
We always talk about your beyond the arc shooting, but we always see that from Monty Dominguez, and she leads the conference with 81 three-pointers this season. What have you seen from her and even your other three-point shooters like Avery and Faith and even Ash and Timo getting in the mix on that?
Yeah, no, well, you started with Monty. I think Monty coming from the Division II level, there was a lot of questions about if she would be able to carry that over to this level. I assured her that if you continue the work ethic that you have and just keep putting the time in and keep trusting in the system and your teammates, that you would. And so I'm proud of the way she's translated to the Division I level and continue to see how she grows. And then you got Key Roseby as a freshman that's stepping out there and shooting it at an elite level. And, she shoots it at a really good clip, but she also shoots it like 15 feet behind the line sometimes. And I'm like, girl, if you scoot a little closer, they still count for 3 points. But she has a beautiful shot. I tell her, she's got one of the prettiest shots I've ever coached. And then, you got E2, you got Timo, we got Faith, we got all these people that can step out there and shoot it. And I would even say Cha Gardner is shooting it at a really elite clip over the last 5 games. And so I'm just proud of the way that our group has bought into the 3-ball, but that's not all that we do. So we're able to win, with points in the paint, at the free throw line, and then also from the 3-point line. It just makes us a mixed bag on the offensive end.
We talk about the free throw shooting. You just mentioned that. We have Faith Blackstone is now 8th all-time for single-season free throws made. What does it mean to see your leader and your grad students step up and hit those baskets, especially late in the game?
Well, yeah, most of the time when you're talking about free throw shooters, you're talking about post players that are getting banged up all the time because they're getting the ball down low. And she does a great job of just, I've said it all year long, she's a professional scorer. So she may be hot from 3 one game, and then the next game she's not. But she still got to the free throw line 17 times and was able to be efficient in the way she goes about scoring. And you talk about her being a leader. She's not very vocal, if I'm being honest. But what she does do is she leads by example. She comes in, she gets her shots up, and then she, on the offensive end, she's ready to play, and then defensively, she's able to get deflections with her length and athleticism. So being able to add her in my second year and just get her out of the transfer portal was a really good get for our program. And like I said, I really look forward to seeing what life has in store for her moving forward.
Now we are finally here. Welcome to March. The Ladyjacks have earned the 3 seed and get a first round bye, which basically means they will play on Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. versus either the number 6 seed, Rio Grande Valley Vaqueros, or Nichols as the 7 seed. Just talk about both of those teams and a potential matchup between either of them.
Yeah, 2 teams that we split with, lost both of those games on the road, unfortunately, to both of those teams, and we're able to get some redemption versus them at home. They are 2 different styles of play. UTRGV lets it fly from 3. They have some people that can hurt you from the post up and different things like that. And then Nichols, they get after you with their pressure. They get up and down. They want to drive the ball and get to the basket and do some different things. So 2 different styles of play that we'll have to get ready for. The lucky thing for us is we just get to play the winner. So we only have to prepare for one of them and not both of them. So it's that exciting time of year, like you said. It's March. So being blessed to be in the position to get the 3rd seed and play the winner is what we talk about all year long. It's like now this is the time of year where you should be a little antsy and a little game to get out there and play. So we're excited to go down to Lake Charles and put on a show for our fans for sure.
So what's the mindset, as much as you can offer when it comes to, like, obviously minus a couple games tonight that have been rescheduled due to weather and whatnot, like every team's going to be coming in fresh, and then it is full gas the rest of the way to, for lack of a better term, for gas tank league. But it's back to back, and ultimately, whichever team comes out the best out of it is going to be winning a championship.
No, it's exciting, man. Like I said, I'm excited about this time of year because, again, you can scrap the records. Like 26-5 was great, but what does that do for us? Nothing. Like, it's that time of year where we have the conversation of the power of nothing. Okay, 26-5, what'd that get you? Nothing. What did 13-1 at home get you? Nothing, right? It gets you nothing. But the work you put in all year long should be setting you up for what you ultimately want to get, which is a conference championship. So we're focused in on the first game. You talked about winning 3 games. Well, you can't win 3 until you win the first one. So our attitude and our effort and our energy is all focused on that first game, and then hopefully our adrenaline and our habits will carry us the rest of the way.
Obviously, we're pushing this out and doing this a little bit early, but please make sure you're trying to make plans to come out and support the Ladyjacks in Lake Charles at the Legacy Center. First game will be at 1:30 p.m. Tuesday, March 11th on ESPN+. And then obviously for coverage, you can follow us on social medias and up-to-date updates on sfajacks.com. Coach, it's always been a pleasure to talk to you during these. Good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate you. Axe 'em Jacks.